3 days on the Gerard Trail. Day 3 takes us from Wolfkiel Shelter south back to Rynd Farm as we complete our 36-mile journey. Well, good morning. It is 20 to 6. You can see I got the bulk of my gear already broken down. Looks like DB is breaking down as well. And I hear dragons stirring, and Adam moving around a little bit. But here's our situation, or at least for me. So the situation for me, at least, when it's summer hours and I know rain's coming in. If I wake up after 5 a.m., I get up and I break down. Especially when I got something like a shelter here where I can hang out if the weather turns and I'm waiting for everybody else. So I'm gonna finish packing up, have some breakfast, wait for it to get a little bit later, and I'll be back with you in a bit. So it's like 7:43, is that right? Let's just see that right? 6:43. 6:43. And we are packed up. Everybody wanted to get their stuff up in their bags and ready to go before the rain that is on its way gets here. DB looked at his phone and pulled a radar, and it's headed this way. It's all a matter of time now. So we've had our breakfast, we're done. One of the things I didn't really show, Adam had wanted me to make him a couple of bottle holders. So I made, there's his actually turned out way better.
One right there, and there's one right here, that one has one in it. It's got the mesh bottom on it.
Yeah. I made mine big enough that I could carry a small person in there. But it's nice because I can fit my GoPro in there too. So I got it right on the front. And then I got my ginormous rain cover I made. So about ready to put that on. Correct. So right on the right. Right on the right. We made it 100 feet down the trail and it started raining. So rain gear is on. This is the last piece of gear that I made that I'm testing for this trip. So hopefully it holds up. But it's the last day, so if I get wet, I get wet. It's not raining hard yet, but that radar that Donnie pulled up, that was there was a pretty good cluster in there, so this could just downpour at any second. So we'd rather be prepared. So when you come out of Wolfkiel Shelter, you are greeted with an immediate descent. And they're just joking with Dragon. I'm not used to that. Usually we camp places where you come out and you start going uphill immediately in the morning. I wasn't prepared for going downhill. Still got that light rain. It's only been a few minutes really, but I'm hoping that what we're hiking in today is similar to what we had yesterday and the day before as far as the terrain. And there's not a lot of possibility for slick rocks, I hope, because that's going to slow things down. We've got approximately 12 miles today back to the car. That's why we're getting such an early start, A, and we knew there was weather coming, B. I believe this is Wolfkiel Run. Yeah, we were thinking about hiking down to this last night for our water instead of drinking the water out of the tank up at the shelter, but I don't think any of us had it in us to hike down that and then come back up. We were all pretty toasted. I realized last night that the reason why my feet have been hurting is that my insoles and my shoes are shredding. I knew they were getting old, but they're just done. This trip cooked them. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, huh? Not a bad way to start day 3. That's pretty cool. So all that altitude we lost on that side, we are gaining right now. And it's been a climb. Rain jackets have come off. Too warm. Too humid, too warm, not rainy enough. We're gonna sweat more than anything with them. But luckily and unluckily, I guess, we got switchbacks. I was just telling Dragon how I get kind of torn on switchbacks. I'd rather just get the climb, a really rough climb, done with and out of the way, or just drag it on and on and on. Made it to the top of that steep incline, which is very nice. We walked on it for about 37 seconds. Hiking trail now goes back down, right back down. What are they doing to us? Climb and drop and climb and drop and climb. Whew. Man, the humidity has got to be in the 90s. It has got to be. It is. I am just rolling with sweat. It's rough. And that's straight out. You can barely see Dragon. He's only 100 feet in front of me. Trail feet. It's nuts. Oh, but to be honest, there's no place I'd rather be right now. Out on the trail, just enjoying it. It's very nice. I've probably said that 1,000 times during this 3-day trip. Very nice. Another climb we just got done with. Wow. They're not steep, but on your 3rd day in this humidity, they are long. My calves are killing me, just burning. It's the first like really long trip we've done in a while. I'm loving it though. I am absolutely loving it. So aside from my left foot being a little sore because of the insole, I feel surprisingly good for this far into a 3-day trip. And nothing here is super difficult. There's no rock scrambles, there's no ladders to climb. There's no crazy water crossings. There's nothing like that. It's very surprisingly few like boulder areas, just like rock gardens. We've only really seen one this whole trip so far. Hopefully I didn't just jinx us. But you get the climbs and you get these nice ridge walks for a little bit, and you drop back down a little bit and you come back up a little bit. But got a little breeze. The rain gear is completely off now. It was just too humid to have it on without it raining. So I can see out over there. GoPro won't pick it up when I go bother showing, but it's way darker. And since these clouds are pretty uniform, I can't really see which way that weather is blowing. I know which way the wind is blowing, but I can't see which way the clouds are going. So we've heard another storm kind of skirt by, missed us, like small rain shower. Saw a whole mandrake forest behind me. So we've been lucky so far as far as the weather. It's just the humidity, and it's nice right here on this ridge. Nice breeze blowing through. It feels good. So I am going to just kind of slowly stroll through that and let the breeze cool me down a little bit. Yeah. So last night there's a farm or something down here in the valley, Dogs are barking. They kept waking me up just as falling asleep. And not for long, not all night. But once I went out, I was gone. Woke up at probably just before 5. I laid there for a bit. Realized I was rested. I didn't need to go back to sleep. It wasn't raining. Packed up. But the new little hammock I made for this trip worked really, really well. A couple changes I might make to it, just little tweaks, but I slept awesome. The thing is so comfortable. Kept the bugs off my face, and I might need a lighter quilt. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I was so freaking warm. Even last night, I could not cool off, and
that's your lightest quilt? That's
my lightest quilt. I mean, I got the smaller underquilt, the 3/4 underquilt. That would probably help, and it wouldn't. My legs wouldn't get warm out there, because it would be outside the quilt. So I'll try it with that. But even in like the 60s, I think it's because of the humidity, and we didn't get a lot of breeze. No, and with the tarps down, it just got warm, and it wasn't like unbearable, but I would have been a lot more comfortable if it was maybe 5-10 degrees cooler. It would have been nice. So I think that was our ridge walk. Now I just looked, and there is another dip, but oh well, we gotta do it. We don't have a choice. We can't fly back to the car. Gotta walk it.
We're on the whole stretch, so it's not like we have an out.
Yeah, this is the out. This is our bailout. So we got probably close to 2.5 right now, I think. So
I'm sure you can drop down to the road and be a little bit more of a straight shot, or walk on the road.
Yeah, the last little section is right down on the river. So well, just hop on his pegs. Yeah. We still got beautiful scenery though. Completely different this side of the trail. There's a lot less hemlocks out here. The trail's a little more rugged. And I don't mean rugged in like a bad way, but there's a lot more, almost like double track over on the other side. I think that's where most of the snowshoeing and cross-country skiing is done. So a lot more single track. I'll check that out. A lot less in the way of oil machinery, derricks and stuff like that. Old. Haven't seen any pumps since yesterday, or the first day actually. And we got these things. I have to look those up. I don't know what those are. I've seen those yesterday too. All right, I'm gonna soak up some of this breeze, cruise, and just pace back to the car. So we're hiking along, and this is the first thing we've seen like this on this trail. This is awesome. I don't know what this got a name. Let's look on the map, but this is really, really cool. These rocks are massive. And there's DB stand next to that one.
That is so cool. I mean, to think that slid away from it, like what? Well, that, like, there's nothing else like that around here. It's like, bam, hey, here's a big rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
I wonder if they blasted it. Because there's a pipe here.
Is there?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not natural. There's one here too.
See the pipes. Maybe they did. That's a.
Oh, no, that's not one.
You see any? Well, no, because I don't see any drill marks.
No, usually you go vertical.
You know. That's wild.
Maybe they were getting water out of it. Oh, why would you put a? Why did you put a pipe in there?
Something? I don't know. I actually
That's
had
cool.
like a really good piece on that ridge. I turned the corner and saw that and it stopped me.
That's
like, dead in my tracks.
awesome. So just like the other side, short on vistas, this trail, like views out into the valley, but the trail views, the scenery around you is incredible. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's gonna come out on the GoPro. Let's see. Good screen. Not really. But up where Dragon is, right there. There, it's you can see the humidity. That's not fog. That's just humidity out there. That cloud I saw out on the other ridge is heading this way. It looks like we're walking right to it. We're gonna get wet here soon. The rain has teased off and on, but you can probably hear it in the trees. This sounds a little more serious, like it's going to keep up for a little bit. If we stay under the canopy, it's not bad. It's not like torrential downpours, so it's not really coming through. I'm trying to push it as long as I can because the humidity in a rain suit and hiking, you're just going to get sweaty anyway, so. Well, you won't, I will. I'll get sweaty. We still got about 8 miles to go back to the car, so we got some time yet. All right, so I just took a chance while I had signal right back there, pulled a radar, and this there's a little gap coming up behind this rain right now, and then it gets serious after that. So I'm gonna push it a little bit further, and then I'll put my gear back on, because right now we're just in like showers, but what's coming up is in the yellows, so it's gonna be a little more serious. That's the first old barrel I've seen in a while. We just crossed what looks like there's a road back there. Because we might have put in gas lines or something through here. These birds are loud today. I'm gonna use the birds as my gauge for the rain gear. When they stop yelling, you know the storm's coming. I think that's how it works. Probably wrong. And I fully expect Adam to come up behind me here. So I walked by, there's a truck over there. Like he was doing a gear change over there. So he'll probably come cruising up here pretty soon. Wasn't sure if like the sleeves are gonna be right. I had no idea. I'd never made a shirt before. I didn't know what I was doing.
It's probably better because the zipper's always.
Yeah. All right, so you can tell rain gear's back on. It is raining a little more seriously as I thought. I was just putting on my gear. Adam caught up. So we're moving along. Probably about 7.5 to go. 7.5 to 8 miles to go. This cell, rain cell, looks like it could grow or it could just vanish. So if it gets like it was before and it's just kind of drizzling, we're pretty safe under the canopy. The suit will probably come off. Pretty cool little waterfall. I'm not sure what falls those are. Might be a sign here. Rain picked up a little bit. Hoping that it dissipates here pretty quickly.
Yeah, we talked about this, but check out the waterfall. It's called Greg Falls.
Which one's this? Greg Falls?
Yep.
Greg Falls.
Greg Falls.
Oh, okay, okay.
Pretty sweet. And now trying to get time to tell you to make sure that you go and you check out Kurt Zickerman Outdoors and Dragon Roads. We are all shooting video of this trip.
Check out Adam and Dragon. Not Donnie though, because Donnie doesn't do anything on video anymore.
Yeah. He's always making claims. Well, I want to put my camera away before the rain gets to it. So, all right.
All right. Oh yeah, here comes the heavy part of that cell. This is what it sounds like underneath here. If you're ever wondering what it sounds like inside a rain suit. It's lots of fun. Very peaceful in here. Okay. Cool old building here. Adam's gonna stow some of his gear. I'm gonna keep heading on.
Alright, I'll be there in a
Alright.
minute.
Well, it would be nice to get underneath there and get a little shelter from the rain. Right now I just wanna keep moving. The more you stop, the further you go, the harder it is to get going. So, did I say that in the right order? The further you go and the more you stop, the harder it is to get going. So, trying not to stop. Still feel good. Just don't really mind the rain. I was just enjoying looking at everything and taking my time. Now I'm just kind of like head down and cruising. I was trying to watch the puddles and stuff before, and now my feet are just soaked. Oh well, what can you do? We knew it was gonna happen. Today's the only day it rained out of the 3 it was supposed to. So, not gonna argue, not gonna complain. And just change your game plan when it's raining. Enjoy it a different way. So, Jason, backpacking Jason, if you're watching this, I got a view for you because I know you missed out on all the views on the old loggers path. So this is a view just for you. They all look the same, right? Some other kind of foundation or sure something for machinery. All kind of around the spot. That's cool. We are approaching Petroleum Center, and it was on the south side of Petroleum Center that we saw the most oil field remnants. I guess we did see some up on the north of it too, but I think we saw a lot more of it down in the south, if I remember correctly. So we're approaching Petroleum Center, and it makes sense that we would be seeing more oil artifacts. Artifacts. There's another one. Artifacts. Is that part of the trip? Just start saying words in my head that sound weird. Artifacts.
Yeah, see, there's no overhang here.
This is the stuff we saw from that overlook, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this isn't.
We were like up there.
Yeah. Petroleum Center is right below us here.
Yeah, we're directly across.
Yeah.
Actually, walked across the train stuff over there.
So as you can tell, we've all caught back up. DB was on a mission. He was cruising. So some more dares.
I'm just gonna keep chugging.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. We all know where we're going. So what's the sign here say? The Benninghoff Farm Boom. Look at all those derricks. Look at all those derricks in that picture. That's how much oil was here. What's that say? Anything?
Bender divert. I think the train.
Bittenbender. Diverts. There must be 2 names. So down there,
Sounds like the train's right there, isn't it?
I can't tell that's a train or if they're doing work down there. Like a backhoe or something. I don't. Yeah. So pretty cool. Some more machinery down there. The rain is letting up, which is nice. And let's see, what do we got here? Oh, can we get inside of this? No.
Oh, what the sign say? I didn't read the sign.
Nope, it's just a building. Alright.
It's lingering. You go first, I'm sorry.
Vaping is bad. Alright, so break time is over. I'll have a snack. I need some water. And I put on my sealskins. My feet are wet, my shoes are soaked, but they're a little more cushiony than my socks, and with my, I'm over here, and with my insoles deteriorating. We're gonna put those on, help save my feet a little bit. We are cruising. It is 10 o'clock and we've only got 4 miles to get to the south end, and then a short jaunt around the creek and back up to the car. So we're doing really, really good. I know I was lagging. I wasn't really going that fast, but apparently we're just keeping a really good solid pace. So we're gonna keep cruising. My SD card is getting dangerously close to being full. So I will bring you back when we see our next interesting thing. So things don't always go smoothly. We're just leaving that Bittenbender area and we're heading down the trail, and I realized I didn't have my trekking pole with me. So I had to come like 5 minutes back up the trail to go get it. Oops. So that happens when it's raining and you're joking around. You're not used to hiking with a pole. I haven't really carried it much. I couldn't remember where I put it. I was actually walking down the trail, going through the clips on the GoPro, trying to see the last time I saw it in my hand. And I looked up and it was right there, so I didn't have to go too far. Dropped my pack up there where I changed my socks. I don't think anybody's gonna be out here to bother. And it's only 4 miles, so if I don't catch up with those guys back on the trail, I'll meet them at the car. So things happen. I don't like leaving stuff behind. Not that these are super expensive, but I don't like leaving stuff. So I'll go grab my pack and keep on going. At least the rain is letting up, so that's nice. There, I said it again. Nice. Reunited with my pack and my pole. Time to boogie. Let's get a little cemetery. I think we're coming to one of the farms, and they used to do that back in the day. You just go bury everybody in one spot. You bury them on your property. There's the blaze. There's the old farm roads. Post up there. Another cemetery up that way. I assume they kept going. I don't hear them up there. Alright, there's the trail. For the most part, the Gerard trail has been marked very well. A couple spots where there's like old roads, either farm roads or mining roads or logging roads or whatever, and it's not completely clear, but not super difficult to figure out either. So Other than that, there's not really been an issue, just since I should pay a little more attention. Some more oil remnants. I think this is the road right in the Petroleum Center. Yeah. So 0.3 miles down that way is the section I showed you on the first day, because I figured it would be raining today and it was cool to see in the sun. Got a nice boardwalk. And I was, for a minute, trying to cruise a little faster, catch up to these guys. Then I realized, I don't care. If they leave without me, serves me right. Ooh, that got stuck. So I'm coming up out of Petroleum Center and getting this grade here, and I'm like, how far do I have to go? And it's pretty. I'm not even a third of the way up this thing yet. And at this point in the trip, my legs are, they're just, don't got much left in them. I mean, I'm still, they don't hurt, but I can tell I just don't have the push coming up these hills right now. Slowing way down. Rain's starting to pick up again. Knew the end of this trip was gonna be rough. This is the longest backpacking trip I've done in any amount of days, 36. So the furthest before this was Old Loggers Path. Oh, that just gets steeper. Shouldn't have looked at the map. I don't really think I want to know what I had left. On the bright side, ooh, excuse me, on the bright side, once you get there, it's a ridge that goes down, and then I don't know how steep the downhill is. I didn't really pay attention. But the last section of this is along the river, so it's pretty flat. Looking forward to that. So, ooh, I caught it. Yeah, 36 miles. When you haven't done a distance in a while, and when you're not used to doing that, and you tack on the most miles you ever did, it'll wear you out. And that's okay, that's why you do it. If it was easy, it gets boring. The key is I don't hate it. It's tough, it's grueling, I'm wet, I'm tired, my feet hurt. I'm loving it. Water dripping from my nose. All right, enough of a rest. Using the phone because the GoPro has got like 30 seconds of memory on it. I'm like 90% up this incline. This spot, that mud sucks. It's like every step you take, you slide halfway back. This is brutal. Whew. It's a rough one. It's rough. Almost there. I think right up there by that tree should be just about the end of it, maybe a little bit past. This is kicking my ass. I chose to come out here, right? Finally, I have not been this happy to be at the top of a hill in a very, very long time. Behind me, you can see it is level. I hope that's the last climb. I really do. I'm not exhausted. Like I don't feel like I'm not all achy. I'm just out of energy. We didn't stop for lunch. We just kind of ate our snacks and kept going. It's probably not helping. So glad to be done with that. That took way longer than it should have. So this is a little different. I will say the breeze feels nice. That last section of trail, my shoes, there's mud. There was so much mud in that last section. I was gonna film it, but I was having a hard time keeping my footing. It was, mud went up over my shoe and into my shoe. And that's not fun when your legs are already tired and you're fighting mud. Woo-wee. Getting a workout today. Nice little field, a little foggy. The rain is pretty much stopped. It's misty and foggy. I've been making no effort to try to catch up to the guys. I don't think that's gonna happen until I get to the car, unless they stop. I think there's I'm hoping there is a run stream of some kind coming up. I need to fill up on water. I am just about out. I mean, I'd be fine if I gotta go the last mile and a half or wherever it is without it, but I would like some water. Just drinking out of my shoes, I suppose. This is the water source. All right. Well, I don't have much further to go. So I do have a little bit left in my pouch bottle here, and a little bit left in my Nalgene. I should be okay, I think. That would be a nice morale booster, get some water. So, oh, nothing I can do about it. Gonna start the descent down now. Gonna start the descent down shortly. And there might be one little uphill here before I start going down. Then it's down all the way to the river. I guess I could technically get water out of the river, but I don't know how much use that gets. I got the filter, but that close to the car, just wait till I get to sheets or something like that. So that's a promising sign. I know their log boxes are not right at the trailheads, but that means gotta be close. This is where the descent starts, and my tracker said a while ago I was only at 9 miles, which means I still had 3 to go. But that would mean that it wasn't 4 miles from Petroleum Center, it'd be more like 6. I don't know. I don't know. It could be off. It doesn't really matter. I got to get there anyway, one way or the other. So, did see Adam and Dragon signed out, so I know they're ahead of me. I don't know where. If I have a signal, I might be able to track Adam. He's running his Garmin. What it's called, InReach, I think. And I got him on a pin, so I can look up. Actually, I'm gonna check that right now. So I just pulled up Adam's location on his InReach, and last time it pinged, they were just, looks like almost down to the bottom of this hill. So they might be 10 minutes or so ahead of me, maybe 15, depending on when the last time his Garmin actually put a pin up for him. Not sure what he's got set to. So, not too far behind. Kind of about what I expected. I haven't been moving real fast. I don't know if they slowed down or stopped, or I guess it depends on how they're all feeling. So, we're getting there. Signed out, or at least signed. Put my stuff in on the box. It's not like a Catskills where you register in, register out. These are just like log books. So I'm just gonna focus on getting down this hill, and then Hopefully there's no more mud. I'm sick of mud. I've been sliding all over the place for the last 4 miles. It's kind of sucked. Down at the bottom and to the road. Let's see where we go from here. Looks like we cross. We cross. Well, don't make me step over that guardrail. Oh no, come on. That's mean. That's just mean, making people walk across the guardrail. Coming down that hill and going up through all that mud. I don't see Blaze. There it is. Blaze is right there. All right. And they're mean. All that mud and slipping and sliding, come down the hill and they're gonna make it cross a guardrail. Man. All right. Guess I gotta do it. Got down the bottom of the hill and these two are waiting for me. So we down here at this little park, little section of the park, and not sure how far we got now. But that sign said it was 3.4 back to Petroleum Center, so maybe a half mile to the back around to the car. Shouldn't be too far. Yeah, we should be. We're right in the Blood Farm day use area. We're right in there. So we're not far. Not far at all. Rain is starting to come down again, but I'm not putting my rain jacket back on. Nope. Almost back to the car. We can see the car, and we came to a spur. Takes us back to the Blood Farm. It's only like 100 feet walk back here, but at the end of 32 miles, 100 feet is forever. I blame Dragon. We weren't going to do it, but he said, we're going. This is pretty cool.
There's the wheel.
Barrels.
That's not going to show up on camera. That's too dark in there.
Can I get that in there? Don't drop it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna walk around this a little bit. See what all's in there. Not much in that one. There's some kind of piece of machinery in there. As you can tell, it started raining again. Yeah, it started raining again, and I was not about to put that rain suit back on. This is too much work.
And we'll pump the wells up and down. Cool. So that's remember we were trying to figure it out yesterday? Yeah. Or 2 days ago?
Oh, is that what that's for?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, it's out in the eccentric, and that's what all these rods are, is they're big push rods that went up and down. Like, you know, they went in and out.
Yeah.
And the power went out to the wells, and it would reciprocate back and forth and cause the well, and it would be on a big arm, and it would make the wells pump up and down.
Okay.
So if you saw our hike on day one where we found that shack in the woods with the engine and the wheel, this is the setup that they were using. So pretty cool.
I didn't have to narrate it.
Yeah, how about it?
There's another building back there, but I can see it from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's my favorite thing, a road hike. Yay! Just what you want in mile 36, a road hike. Oh my God, my feet are yelling at me right now. Actually, that might not have been dogs at the farm barking last night. That might have been my feet. Hey, look, a barrel. 36 miles, 3 days. The Gerard Trail. Don't let my whininess the last part of this trip, last part today, mislead you. This was an awesome trip. I absolutely loved it. I am just exhausted. My feet are killing me. The last 2 miles, every step has been just torture. I'm ready to be done, but it was great. It's been a really good trail. I enjoyed it. Other than, like I said, my shoes dying halfway through yesterday and just being murdered today. Feel good other than that. That hill killed me. Coming at Petroleum Center with the mud. That just sucked.
It's like being in the snow. You take one step
and it slide back. Yeah, oh my God. I was doing the same thing. I almost went down like 4 times coming up that. Yeah. And at some point I just started walking through it and I was like losing my shoes and it was bad. So,
oh boy.
Dragon, I know you enjoyed it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So what, we got 2 months and we come back and do it the opposite direction?
Let's try not to
Let's
repeat
try
that.
Okay.
We don't need to do that for every trail.
All just the Pennsylvania trails.
Oh damn, we're still in Pennsylvania.
That's right. Adam, what you think?
Trail was awesome. I loved it. Every minute of it. Even the rain. I was up on that ridge and just the green was popping. I was sloshing through the puddles like a little kid. I was like a kid. I was like on Willy Wonka's Candyland. Like, ah-da-da-da-da. I loved it. It was great.
That was the opposite of my reaction. I didn't mind the rain, but unlike the first day, I wasn't skipping today. That's not going to happen.
Well, maybe if it was... maybe if it was like the first day, I would have been, or the second day, you know, and I got to unpack all my wet stuff, but I knew I was going home. So
yeah, when you know your stuff's wet, but you can air it out when you get home, you don't have to sleep in it.
Exactly.
Different story.
That's the nice freedom about the last day. It's like, I don't need to worry about trying to camp and clean up. I'm just going back to the car.
Yeah.
Go.
So, DB, it's the first time you've hiked with all of us. You ever come back?
Absolutely. Nah, the trail was fantastic. I think I enjoyed the east side more, just because you're in a lot more hemlock and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a little more diverse, the terrain.
But it was a fantastic trail. Had a blast.
So make sure you check out Adam Z, because this was his idea. So definitely go check out his.
It was my idea.
It was all his idea. And Dragon Roams, go check out his video. And DV doesn't do videos anymore. He forgot how. Yeah. And for some reason, Adam wants to send me everybody's videos and have me do like a movie documentary out of it.
He just wants you to do all the work. That way we don't bet it.
You know, I got the time now though. I just found out I got another month that I'm on furlough, so I had the time to do it, but that'd be so much editing. Oh my God. But all right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just gonna rain again, so I'm gonna get the car wet and then go just find some food. Go out, do something, have some fun. Even if it sucks for a little while, it's always fun. See you in the next.